sing Halle, hallelujah, Halle, hallelujah, Halle, hallelujah.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is AD Jane. Today I'm going to talk about empowerment. The second series in my 5 killer life strategies. So, empowerment is the degree of autonomy, or you can say authority, and self-determination that we all earn, that we all have in our inner mind, in our inner self. I love this topic because it taught me a lot of lessons in my life. It brought out my inner power. It brought out those skills and knowledge inside me. And that is why I am so very happy that I'm sharing this topic with you. So if you are a subscriber, welcome back. If you are a new viewer, welcome. And please subscribe for more content. What does empowerment do? Empowerment enables you. It enables you to represent your interest in a responsible way and in a self-determined way. The reason why I like this topic is because we really need to encourage ourselves. We need to empower ourselves. If you're a man, if you're a woman, we need to empower ourselves. We all just came out from this pandemic with the lockdown. You know, people went through so many things, and I can tell you, as a healthcare professional, oh my God, we have a lot of work to do in ourselves. I can tell you the kind of situations we face with now, people feeling hopeless, people just losing it out there, even young people, old people. Listen to educators, listen to people that are in a profession that can help you. So as a healthcare provider, I can tell you that I have a lot of information that will help you. And some of my key points today will be, enlightening you about empowerment. So empowerment will enable you to own your own authority. It will enable you to bring out all those power, all those strengths inside you. Because so many things in life will kill those strengths, will kill those power, will kill those desires inside you. But when you empower yourself, you are able to push those power, those strength, those good things inside you, you push them out. Empowerment will enable you to be stronger. It will enable you to have more confidence in yourself. It will enable you to confront life issues. Life throw a lot of things on you. Life throw positive things, life throw negative things, life throw obstacles. There's so many blockages here and there. Maybe you lost your job, maybe you don't have finances, maybe you don't have a car, you don't have this, you don't have that. And then this weighs you down. So life will throw so many things at you. But how you handle those things matters. And that's why you need to empower yourself. You don't have to go down for those things. Yes, you've been trying for many years and it's not working. Just keep trying. Just keep trying. Keep pushing. Do not quit. Do not give up. One day you'll be on top. One day you get the result. Yes, I get it. You don't know how I feel about this. You don't know how hard I've worked. You don't know how much I've spent. Yes, I get that. But keep trying. Do not give up. When you give up, that problem has triumphed over you. You have to keep pushing. But when you empower yourself, it enables you to have that authority. It enables you to have that self-determination, the will, the zeal to operate. Enable you to deal successfully with so many things that life will throw at you. Why is empowering yourself important? It is important because it gives you the authority to correct certain things in your life. It gives you the authority to correct your inadequacies. It gives you the authority to see things. A lot of times we are blind to things. We don't see things because we have so many things going on. Because we have so many distractions in life. The media, we have job, we have to pay bills, we have to do so many things. We have to attend to your family, your children, your spouse, or whatsoever. And those things blinds you from seeing the power that is inside you. Empowering yourself gives you the authority to gain the skills and knowledge that will allow you to overcome. I made a video on overcome. That video is tied to this video. That topic, overcome, is tied to this empowerment video. You've got to overcome things to empower yourself. You've got to overcome certain situations in your life, certain attitude, negativisms. You've got to overcome all the dead zones in your life to empower yourself. Because so many things will shadow your inner strength, the authority in your life. And that is why people go down the hill talking about they are hopeless, because you are not empowering yourself. You are not bringing out that power, that strength in you. Each and every one of us are gifted. You've got to bring out that power inside you. So empowering yourself means enabling your inner self out to work for you. The power, the strength in you that is inborn, that is already in your DNA. You need to empower those strength, those power, those authority, self-determination. You've got to bring them out to work for you. So how do you empower yourself? I know some of us believe in the Bible. We believe in God. We believe in Christ. We believe in whatever you believe is. But there are some guiding principles. I believe in the Bible and I believe in creation, that we are created in the image of God. If you believe that you are created in the image of God and you speak godly, so that means you have to understand that you have power in you. Human beings have power in them. You have power in you. I have power in me. I can speak certain things and it will come to pass. I'm not here to preach, but I can tell you in reference to the Bible and in Psalms, if you read through Psalms, which I'm going to read right here, permit me to look down and read through Psalms. Psalms 33 verse 6 and 7 says, "By the word of the Lord were the heavens made, and all the hosts of them by the breath of his mouth." So if ye are gods, then everything you speak will come to pass. Everything you determine for yourself, which is self-determination, and that is part of empowerment. Everything you speak by the word of the mouth comes to pass. So speak positivities into your life. Speak wealth. Speak upliftment. Speak development. Speak growth. Whatever you want, you can speak them into being. And that is the power that is inside you. Now verse 7 says, "He gathered the waters of the sea together as a heap. He laid up the depths in storehouses." So he has power, and there is power, same power in you. You might feel like, oh no, I'm not going to manifest like, Yes, you have power that can change things in your own life. I'm not talking about changing your partner. I'm not talking about changing your spouse or changing your children or whatever. Yes, you can use those power to speak things good in them. But this presentation today is geared towards yourself, empowering yourself. Reading through the Bible, it gives us a lot of nuggets, a lot of tips about how to empower yourself, to empower your inner self. I believe in the Bible. I believe in spirituality. And the next thing about empowering yourself is reading. You've got to read. You've got to read. Read books. Reading books is power. It's, reading a lot of books to empower yourself, to learn, to educate yourself, to increase your knowledge. Knowledge is power. And how do you empower yourself? It's only when you have knowledge. When you have knowledge, you are empowered. When you have power, you can do so many things in your life. You can deal with obstacles. You can deal with feelings of reject, you can deal with feelings of hopelessness, you can deal with depression, you can deal with anxiety. Knowledge is power. Empowering yourself is building your inner knowledge. And like I said, you can read through your Bible. If you're a Bible believer, you can read books. Books will educate you. Now, empowering yourself is also belonging into groups that will empower you. Belongs to groups that wants to learn, that have the same idea, that have the same interest. If you're going into nursing, join groups of healthcare organizations. If you want to go into medical career, join groups of medical mission where they go out and see people. That will build your inner interest, your inner energy. That will empower you. For example, I love to cook. When you go in my channel, you'll see a lot of cooking. Yes, some of you might think like I'm crazy, I'm cooking and I'm taking pictures with food. Yes, but guess what? I love that. And I do what I like. That empowers me. And guess what? Guess what else it does? It has empowered my children to learn to start cooking. A lot of times in the house, I tell them to cook. Nobody want to do it. Well, you all know how kids are. When you are growing up, you don't want to do nothing. You want everything done for you. Me especially. I don't know about you, but I never really cook. But now I enjoy cooking. I enjoy it. Empowers me. And now it's empowering my children to cook better in their cooking. So you do things that will empower you. If you want to get into business, join business associations, join business groups. Empowering yourself also means only visit social media platforms that will build you, in the areas that you want, that you're interested in. Like you're interested in vlogging. Get on platforms that will teach you how to vlog, that will teach you how to film, that will teach you how to do whatever it's that area of your interest. You cannot grow or develop your skills and knowledge if you don't participate. If you don't seek to learn, if you don't seek to understand. We all have some adamant situation in our lives and we don't know how to handle them. We don't know how to deal with them. How do I get out of this situation? It's very complicated. I don't know what to do. What you can do is make it a good time. Talk it out. Talk it out. You've got to look for professionals that handles the situations that you're dealing with. Because we all go through different situations in our life. My situation is not the same as your situation. So look for experts that will address certain situations. Look for experts and they'll help you. Look for therapists. Look for psychologists. Look for counseling, depending on what your needs are. So don't just talk about your situation, but talk to experts. They would help you. So the next thing is seek to understand. You want to understand what's happening, what's going on? Seek to understand. Whatever that situation is that's, making you powerless, that's causing you to be hopeless, seek to understand the situation. I love researching things. So I would say research. Write down your key points, your findings, okay? And seek to understand. Knowledge is power. You use that knowledge to empower yourself. That knowledge will actually empower you. So when you know, it's power. But when you don't know, that's where the problem is. Okay? Every one of us is scared of unknown. That renders you powerless. But when you know, then you have power to deal with whatever the situation is. Now the next thing is check yourself. You might be overweighing yourself with things. You might be overbearing so many burden. You might be putting up a lot of burden on your head. Yeah, you might have to offload those burdens. You might have to offload them. Yes, I know you got career to take care of. You got kids to take care of. You got spouse to take care of. You have schoolwork. You have job. You have bills. You have all that. Offload, baby. Because that is where you are missing it. Yes, I know you have to do those things, but do not carry more than you can bear. Do not carry more than you can bear. You have to carry only the amount that you can afford to carry. So whichever way you can reduce those bills, whichever way you can reduce those costs or spendings or whatsoever, go ahead and do that. Now the next thing is timing is important. You have to time everything. If you are at the stage where you're supposed to have been done with this and you haven't, baby, you need to speed it up. You have to look up. Don't you sit down there and wait for it to happen. No, you've got to speed it up. I don't know what it is in your life that is not at the time where, at the point where it should be. I know everything don't have to happen at certain times, but you have to always check yourself out. And that gives you the speed with which to move. Because when you are laid back, you just lay by, you're just sitting, you're not doing anything. By the time you realize that it's late for you, that depresses you and you lose your power. But when you keep to your timing, it empowers you. The not knowing that you are where you're supposed to be today, it empowers you. So being able to avoid that layback, those delays, I know sometimes there are certain things we cannot avoid. There are certain things that hits us and we don't have control of it. But empowering yourself means you stay on top of your game. Stay on top of your game and do not allow anybody to push negative things into you. Do not allow anybody to tell you how inadequate you are, how unaccomplished you are, how less of a man or less of a woman you are. You have to close your ears, close your eyes. Don't be part of it, because it's not going to help empower you. The next thing is be responsible for your feelings. Yes, be responsible for your feelings. If somebody will make you cry today, it's because you allowed it. You allowed it. You must have seen signs. You must have seen signs. But guess what? Even if you see the signs, one thing that will help you to remain strong is when you empower yourself. Even if you see the signs, what will make you to remain strong is empowering yourself. When you have empowered yourself, I'm telling you, there's nothing on earth that will make you to cry. There's nothing on earth that will make you to cry except death. That is the only thing that will make you to cry. Otherwise, if you empower yourself, you've got the inner power. You've got the inner authority. And you can address any situation in your life. My final tips are: continue to build yourself. Continue to develop yourself. Empower yourself. Even if you don't see the result, keep trying. Keep working on it. I don't know where to start from. Start from somewhere. Start from somewhere. The moment you get started, you find yourself, you keep going. What if I don't see result? Do not stop. Because after a while, you will find out you are now on top. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Look out for the next video, which is love. The next series will be love. Thank you very much. Like, comment, and subscribe. See you soon.